Hi, everybody. It's Maxine Taylor, America's first licensed astrologer. And I have Aries, your gorgeous forecast for December. Oh, absolutely fabulous. Couple of announcements that some of you have been waiting for. Many of you have asked me if I was going to be offering a special in December. Well, not only am I offering a special, it's up on my website now, MaxineTaylor.com, but I'm offering more than I normally do. Not only am I offering a birth chart. Now, all of these are at discounted prices, of course, for the holiday season. And the special ends December 31st. All right. Not only am I offering a birth chart, which tells you all about how fabulous you are, your gifts, your talents, what makes you special and unique, but I am also offering two forecasts. One is a 6-month forecast, and the other is a 12-month forecast. This is a must for preparation for the coming year. If you would like a roadmap for when to zig, when to zag, how to live your best life, and knowing when is the time to invest, when is the time to spend money, when you might meet somebody special, all those good things, you're going to want a forecast. All right. I am, in addition to those readings, I'm offering a session on your life mission. We all have a mission here, and I can help you find yours. Little secret, you're already living it. And so all I'm going to do is help you bring it to consciousness, because once you are aware of what it is, and when you get it, it's thrilling. It's absolutely thrilling. When you get your life mission, you feel like nothing can stop you. And you use that memory, my life mission is, whenever you need a lift, whenever you're frustrated or confused, that will get you right back on track. This reading is done face-to-face with me on Zoom. Okay. The last session that I'm offering is a Take Back Your Life session. It's 3 hours, during which time I will help you see in clear vision and release your life story and rewrite it and replace it with what you would like it to be. It's very, very powerful. And you can plug any subject into it. Doesn't matter. Any subject, money, career, health, children, etc. So all of that is on my website, MaxineTaylor.com. I look forward to reading your chart or doing the 2 sessions. I have never offered a discount on those last 2 sessions. And I realize now most people are ready for both of them. So now let's talk about your awesome forecast. Oh my word. It's glorious. You can see all this energy up here. And so I'm going to start right here and then fill in all the stuff around the edges. Okay, let's start with Mars, shall we? Mars is the red planet. Mars is what you throw yourself into. It is what you fight with and fight for. It's in your 8th house of mutual finances, of other people's money. It's also in the 8th house of secrets, wills, legacies. Did I mention secrets more than once? I hope so, because this is you getting very, very clear on every hidden piece of information. By the 13th, I'm going to need my glasses. Gosh, the 13th, yes, it moves into your 9th house, and your leaping forward because you see the big picture. That's the ninth house, the big picture. It's fabulous. And there's no stopping you. It's full speed ahead. You will fight for your principles. And you know, Aries, when you fight, you go right for the jugular. You get right to the point. You tell it like it is. In the ninth house, you're going to tell the truth. It's going to be awesome. Okay, let's look at the yellow planet. That's the sun, the center of our life. It's where all of our attention is. It's in your ninth house of truth and your principles. You're standing on principle. And you're seeing the big picture. You're rethinking what is important to you and who is important to you, perhaps. On the 21st, the sun moves into your 10th house of leadership, and that really kickstarts your career forward. You may be offered an advancement. I don't know if you want to take it or not, but you may be offered an advancement. I think it's terrific. My suggestion would be that you think about moving upward. This is not a lateral move, it's an upward move. It's super terrific. Okay, that's on the 21st, and it stays there for the rest of December. Now, Mercury, the blue planet, that's what we think about and talk about. It is in your ninth house with the sun and Mars, all right, until the 13th when it moves into your 10th house. The ninth house is your principles. Mercury deals with ideas. And so you're talking about your ideas, you're sharing your ideas. Are you thinking of traveling because the ninth house is long distance travel? Are you thinking of higher education because the ninth house is higher education? It's just fabulous. And when this 10th house is all packed, as it will be, you will be able to take your concepts, your principles, your beliefs, your ideas, and put them to work in a position of leadership, whether it's your career or your family. That is what's going on. Now, Venus is the pink planet, and it is going to go retrograde on the 19th. Venus is love and beauty and money. And again, this can indicate some form of financial reward. But when it goes, first of all, it's in the shadow of the retrograde for at least 2 weeks before it goes retrograde on the 19th. And so what this means is it's already in the shadow at the beginning of December. It means that there may be a hurry up and wait tone to this money, all right? Because a Venus retrograde is just like a Mercury retrograde. Everything is confused, and you don't want to start a new project when Venus is retrograde, just as you would not want to start a new project when Mercury is retrograde, because it either fizzles out completely or has to be redone within the year. So you're going to tie up loose ends, particularly from a position of leadership, whether it's with your family, friends, or boss, the job, the career. Okay. Now, Jupiter, the great benefic, has been in your 11th house of friends and group activities. And on the 28th, it moves into the 12th house of behind the scenes activities. And while you may have wanted solitude before, you're really going to enjoy your own company after the 28th of the month. It's just really cool. Now, I mentioned that Venus is going to go retrograde on the 19th. Mercury is going to move into the shadow of the retrograde on the 29th. I did a video, I think it was last year or the year before that, on YouTube. It's called Mercury Retrograde, the prequel and the sequel. That explains the shadow of the retrograde. Bottom line, it's not retrograde until next month, but it feels like it's retrograde when it's in the shadow. There's a shadow before the retrograde and immediately afterwards, which is why everything is so confused half the time. Okay, now let's talk about the new moon, because that is a solar eclipse. It is super terrific. It's in your ninth house, and there you are. Everything I said about the ninth house really kicks in on December 4th when we have this new moon, this lunar eclipse. It's absolutely amazing. And so you're going to want to travel. As I said, you may want to pursue higher education, but no matter what form it takes, this eclipse is going to be with you until the next pair of eclipses come along, which will be in the spring of 2022. And it will be at its peak 3 to 4 months from now. Combine it with the eclipse that we had in November. You might want to replay that video and you have the whole picture. I love it. And so you're going to be taking a stand for your principles for a long time. And 2 weeks after this new moon, we have a full moon in 27 of Gemini. Find that in your birth chart because that's where things come to a head. In this case, your ideas, you're going to speak your mind. Better alert all of your friends because you know you're going to shoot from the hip. And they do too. Okay, you're going to speak your mind. You're going to tell it like it is. And this full moon is either on the 18th or the 19th, depending on where you live on this planet. Okay, in the Eastern time zone, it's the 18th. Everything west of that in the United States, the 19th. So I think I've covered everything here. You've got a terrific forecast, Aries. So till next month, this is Maxine Taylor saying, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.